Yeah. I'm bored. Let's make a Fallout 3 melee only character. Sounds good to me. Fallout 3. The post-apocalyptic wastes have never seemed so fun. The world getting burnt to a crisp while the human race continues to survive. Most stories end early in the waste, usually to a radiated beast of some kind, or even to each other. Becoming a ghoul seems like more of a tamer option than some of the others' fates, but it seems our story today begins in the depths of a vault, hidden underground. Vault 101 to be exact.
Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
After an extensive intro, we are then born into the world and must choose a gender. We'll go with boy because I already have another female character I'm working on. If you want to see that, then follow my Twitch in the description. Now we choose a player name. It's a hard choice, but I'm gonna have to go with Super Syrup. After that, you then create your character. I added the tunnel snake hairstyle for obvious reasons.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Sadly,
Catherine.
our mother doesn't make it, and we are rolled away into the next scene.
Get the baby out of here. Move, move. 1,000. 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
1 year into our lives.
Straight into the light, pal. Just like home. Close your eyes.
After your eyes settle from the gigantic flash that just happened, we can start to learn the movement mechanics.
Walk to daddy.
Ignoring dad at the start, but ultimately walking to him because we don't really have a
Just little
choice.
further. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro.
We then stumble upon the special book. Special stands for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And after messing with the stats, we have our strength build character. We ultimately go with 9 strength, 3 perception, 9 endurance, 7 charisma, 3 intelligence, 3 agility, and 6 luck. We aren't the smartest, but we are the strongest. Cutting to our B-Day party, we are introduced to the overseer of the vault. He has some jobs for us later since we are 10 now, but that sounds like child labor to me. After, we learn about our worst enemy, Butch. He tries antagonizing us for our sweet roll that Lady Palmer gave us. I don't think I want to give it to him, so I'm probably going to antagonize him back. Let's see what happens. To antagonize him, I think I'm gonna do something a little brutal. Let's bring up his mother's drinking problems. Because we all know Butch's mom has a drinking problem. This kinda sends him into a fury. He wasn't too happy, and he tries to fight me. Fight gets ended by Officer Gomez though, before it gets ugly. Shout out to Officer Gomez. Our father then tells us to meet him lower in the vault.
Are you
For
ready for
he
your surprise?
has a surprise for us.
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
And with our trusty BB gun, we then get our first enemy and first battle, a radroach. Doesn't last long, but still memorable. Cutting to the next significant memory, we are caught trying to sneak out of the goat exam.
Go on now.
Seems like this goat exam is far dreaded by everyone. No one wants to take it. Honestly, seems like a complete joke to me, but guess we'll have to do what father says.
Come on. It's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Snakes?
But first, since we have our hands, we take the opportunity to blitz Butch when he's not expecting it. This has been a long time coming, and this guy deserves every little bit of it.
Okay, you win.
We'll leave the little girl alone.
We then find our seats to take the goat exam.
Well, now that everyone has
The
went to the
teacher
time
begins to
classroom,
speak,
we can
and so
finally
the
get
goat
started.
has begun.
No talking, and keep your
Going
eyes
through the
to
goat,
yourself.
you start to understand why everyone dreads this hated
Yes,
quiz
I'm
so
talking
much.
to you, Mr. Deloria.
Full of
Sure
random
thing,
and
Mr.
very
Crutch.
situational
Unless anyone
questions
else
that
has an insightful
you more than
comment,
likely
let's
won't
get
run
started.
into, or you might.
Question
Who
1.
knows?
A friendly
Maybe this
vault
test is
scientist
preparing
rolls
you
up to
for
you and
what's to
yells,
come throughout your whole
"I'm going to
life.
put my quantum harmonizer
After
in your
finishing it,
photonic
you
resonation
then
chamber.
turn in your quiz
What's your
to find
response?"
out what your job will be in the vault for life. I try to answer all the questions to a strength build type character, because
Question 2.
after this test, that
While we're
decides
finishing
all your
entering the
stats
clinic,
for the rest of your
a
game.
patient with a
Of course,
strange
you
infection
can
in his
edit it
foot
from the start and
stumbles through
not
the
take the
door.
goat, but
The
it's way
infection
more
is
fun to
spreading at
take
an
it,
alarming
because
rate,
even after
but the
taking it, you're
doctor
able to
stepped out
edit,
for a while.
so you might as well just
What do
take the
you do?
goat. It's not too bad, only lasts a little while. The questions are funny, and it's a good laugh.
Most important person involved
I
101.
will admit, the last
He
question
who
of the goat
shelters us
test
from the
makes you kind
harshness
of
of the
feel like
atomic
you're in a
wasteland,
cult.
and to whom we owe
It
everything we have,
pretty much
including our lives.
describes a king,
Pencils
and
down,
the
people.
only
That's
option
it.
you're able to put is
One
overseer.
goat.
Quite
I'm
awesome,
sure
huh?
most of you didn't find
I
it
wonder
so
why
bad.
that is.
You can have the rest of the day
After
off to
finishing,
celebrate
we walk up to
or
the
to
teacher's
pray, as
desk
the
to then
situation
learn
warrants.
what our future job for life will be. Wish me luck.
Looks like the diner is going to get a new fry cook. I'll just say this once. Hold the mustard, extra pickles.
Not sure if we got lucky or lucky with Fry Cook, but you know, we're not happy with it for sure. That's
Closer
a
to
for sure
reality
known
than you
fact.
might think.
We are going to then edit the
Listen,
goats
I was
afterwards.
just as obnoxious at your age.
We ultimately go melee weapons, repair, and speech for our build. This will be good for a strength build, but we'll find that out in the next episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day, and peace out.